Julia published this yesterday, September 2nd, 2023, and I'm starting my work on it the next day, September 3rd, 2023, at a little bit past 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to try to get her done and published on the 4th of September. I like to note when I start because when I'm done the reaction, I want to note sometimes how the clicks are doing. So it's, is KFC in Jamaica really better? This is an old myth. It's an old gimmick. Here, let me just set this aside at the beginning. Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, is a very American product. And they make sure the very best of what they have to offer is for the American market. And I'm doing this reaction from Canada, and it's popular here too. The idea that they make it better for Jamaica is ridiculous. So it's just a silly idea that they are playing with. And, okay, enough of the talking. Let's get going. Nice animation. They're dropping Julia to Jamaica like she's a bomb. Which makes sense because her channel is a bomb. We're not even 1 second in and already you got a joke. Pretty good, right?
We're here in Jamaica. We've been told so many times.
The way that Julia is going to describe the KFC in Jamaica is, quote, legit awesome, close quote. That is teenager language, and she's got a lot in common with Ken, and it's just good luck more than good management that the banner for this reaction channel has got Ken and Julia in it at the same time. And what she's trying to do is go for a younger demographic, and in order to do so, she's, following trends anyway, because this KFC in Jamaica thing is just an old trend. It's hack work. It's not like the way HellthyJunkFood used to be. They were like a dynamite original team. And for her to be saying like, oh, it's legit awesome, is deliberately speaking like a teenager. And you know what it reminds me of? And the reason why I got to talk about it now is when she says legit awesome, she's not on camera, you just hear her voice. So for her to be speaking in that way, it's totally like legit awesome. It's like Madonna, who's been trying to come back for the last, 15, 20 years, and she's deep into her 60s, and there's nothing wrong with that, because, I like the bands and the artists who are a little older. It doesn't matter, because they're still great musicians. With Madonna, it was always a, let's see, I don't want to swear. It was always a male chicken tease. Like, sure, she could dance pretty good. There were some songs that I like. Yet the whole thing was just a male chicken tease. And these days, she doesn't get that market, yet she keeps trying for it. It's desperate and ridiculous. She should just hang it up and, perform in a different way. I'm not saying don't perform. I just don't pretend that you're 25 years old max anymore. She is unrecognizable from what she was in her heyday. And for Julia to be talking like a teenager is out of step with her sophistication, her experience, and it's just fake and it's hack work. So that long explanation before you actually hear her say it there.
About this KFC being legit awesome.
Do you really expect that adult women in their 30s are going to get excited over some KFC? Of course not. What Julia has is a channel that has junk food in the name. She has to do this stuff. She has to turn it into a moneymaker. And what she's offering with a channel that, is more than 10 years old is something that's out of step, because they were supposed to get married, JP and Julie, and they didn't. And she's now a fitness freak, and none of it makes sense. She's trying to offer, like, her and her teenage buddies, as if she's a teenager, are going to goof around at the local KFC. Well, sorry, this is the Jamaican. Well, anyway, that's the same thing, right? They're just going to go clown around at a KFC. And that's the vibe she's trying to sell. It doesn't work.
Constantly. People keep saying the chicken is amazing.
Best chicken in the world.
I hope it lives up to my expectations.
Is this the world's best KFC? We're actually in Jamaica celebrating my gym bestie Mike's birthday.
Her gym bestie? There's no such thing as a bestie between straight people. She's a woman, he's a man, and the gym bestie, I mean, that doesn't exist. What are you talking about? That's, you know, your workout buddy who's like of the same gender, and it's like a buddy. Like, two straight guys can work out together and challenge each other. Two women can check out, whoa, I think your butt's getting better. Hee. You know, a straight woman, straight man, that's my gym bestie. To make it make even less sense, you don't travel and share a hotel room with a gym bestie. That's your boyfriend. It's just that she's got to put him in the channel, yet if she's moving too quickly to say, yeah, here's the guy I've been with for the past year, they're going to resent it a little bit. So she's selling him right now as the gym bestie. Let me know if you want to in the comments, if you think it's even worth mentioning. You ever heard of this gym bestie stuff between a man and a woman, and they leave the country and share a hotel room? No, that's her man.
But he had a little too much fun yesterday.
So did you. With him. As the late great Richard Pryor once said, after he does it, he needs 9 hours of sleep and a bowl of Wheaties.
Once you go black.
So Mike is getting some sleep, and yeah, in addition to the partying, he was very likely doing you for a couple hours. So Julia's gonna try to sell it like, oh, he had too much to drink.
Hi, my name is Mike. This is my first drink today. This is my 13th.
My name is Dad, and this is my first drink.
Yeah, what,
So he's not here. Luckily, I have Mackenzie here to eat with me. It's busy. It looks evil. Oh, let's get in line.
I think there's like one creature that has like 3 stomachs. Is it a cow?
We are not a cow. Let's get ready to order.
It's kind of like one of everything.
Plus a whole bucket of chicken.
You signed up for this.
Kind of regret it.
This is more false drama like what Julia brought when she was doing a silly food challenge with her mother, and it was like, oh, everything's out of control. And when she did the giant pastrami sandwich with her brother, and it was like, oh, this wasn't supposed to be a competition. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. It's all fake drama. It's like Ken does it. When he got some giant Whopper with extra patties. Oh, no, look what you people are doing to me. And, you know, he goes to Mary Brown's. Oh, Mary, what have you done? What have you done? There's nothing really going on, and they're pretending like something is going on.
There's too much food.
It's not too much because the KFC in Jamaica is so popular, they actually like ran out of a lot of stuff.
Big bag.
Drama.
Yes. Exactly. Fake drama.
You're first. Grab it up. Biscuits. Ooh, my least favorite thing.
Expectation.
Hold it right there. Most of you will probably remember that a little while back, while JP and Julia were pretending to be together, they started doing expectation versus reality, which is really just a lift from Ken Domik, of all people, and him showing the product photography, which you actually get when you buy the thing. Of course, it's stupid because all of that food has to be wrapped and squished, so that wrecks all of the comparison that you can do. It makes no sense at all for Ken to say, oh, it's not like the pictures on the internet. So it's a stupid idea. I'm not saying that it was something great that they took, just that this is how desperate they are. The Healthy Junk Food channel was sinking, and now Julie is in control of it. They were lifting from Ken Domik with their expectation versus reality. And like, never mind me talking about it, I'm going to go back to that reaction I did and play you 1 minute of all the clips, just so you really appreciate how desperate and stupid and weak this will be for Julia to now, with the channel under her control, to return to this expectation versus reality garbage. Okay, so here's the clips.
Okay, guys, let's compare this one to the one I saw on the internet. Ding!
Expectation.
Reality.
Ding! Ding!
Expectation versus reality.
Ding!
Here's the expectation and reality.
Ding!
Expectation.
Reality, right there.
Ding!
There's the expectation, there's the reality.
Ding!
Check out this reality to the expectation.
Ding!
What do you think? Does this meet the expectations to this reality?
Ding!
Expectation. Reality.
Ding!
Expectation.
Reality.
Ding! Is it close? Probably not.
So now we return to the pathetic lift from Ken Domik, the product photography fake comparison hack work gimmick.
Ooh, my least favorite thing.
Expectation?
Reality.
Ding!
I mean, it's a biscuit. Actually looks kind of fluffy. Tastes the same. I think, let's try it. We're gonna go for another grab bag. Ooh! Dropping bits. Open her up. This is a zinger. This is like a big sandwich. We've got the bottom bun, barbecue sauce, cheese, looks like crispy onions, bacon, that good type, chicken, zinger, and then on top, another slice of cheese and more barbecue sauce. Check out this bacon. Looking good, crispy. We like bacon on this channel. Bacon is not on the menu at KFC in the States. They're trying to give us diabetes.
No, you make that stupid joke about sugary items, not fatty items. Dang, Julia knows a whole lot less about food than I expected.
Here in Jamaica. They're making sure our booties are nice and big up for the shaking.
She does not know a lot about food, even though she's been knee-deep in a food channel for more than 10 years. And she likes to do annoying accents to mimic and or mock the cultures which she is visiting. Who do we know does that?
Ding!
That was cringe, so we have to run it a few times before we move on from it.
They're making sure our booties are nice and big up for the shaking. They're making sure our booties are nice and big up for the shaking. They're making sure our booties are nice and big up for the shaking. They're making sure our booties are nice and big up for the shaking. They're making sure our booties are nice and big up for the shaking. Enough Jamaican accents. Told me don't say man.
Don't say man.
I mean, are you saying man? Because somebody called me that the other day and I was like, dude, like I am a lady.
Then stop using dude, dude, dude all the time if that's what you are. Furthermore, once you get to OnlyFans, you'll be something less than a lady normally would be.
Expectation?
Reality.
Ding!
In addition to the little gag we just did with the Ken Domik fake comparison item she lifted from his channel, sometimes we make a little joke because of her weird personality and we only ask if she's on something. The burger doesn't weigh anything, and she's in tip-top shape. It's only there for a couple seconds. She's shaking while she's holding that thing. Here.
Reality, 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 reality. I'm gonna have a bite of this for the health of it. For the unhealth of it, let's be honest. God bless you and your mama. Sitting over there off screen. See what that looks like on the inside. I love it. I really love it.
Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Sauce is really good.
It's almost too salty, but the barbecue sauce cools it off and gives a little sweetness. Full-on brioche roll. They should call this a chicken sandwich.
Ding!
The special sandwich that you can probably only get for a limited time is making the list, but so will the other zingers, most likely.
If we had them.
And corn. Oh, I hate corn.
It's okay, we'll get through it.
Oh, it's on a skewer. Oh.
That was the only genuine and entertaining moment in the whole thing. More on that later.
Oh, it's like got a little twist tie on it. Oh, look how cute. They bag it up cute with a little twist tie.
Police officers in both the United States and Canada usually gotta have a good reason before they reach for their firearms, and once they do, you're gonna get a whole lot of warnings. In Jamaica, they're just strolling around with high-powered rifles. That was a little scary and very entertaining. It's good footage, I gotta give her that much, yet she should have just ended the production right there and blamed it on that, and then the two of them just could have stood outside of the store saying, we thought that was a good time to call it quits for that one. So, not only did she miss an opportunity, it was actually stupid of her not to leave. You know, when there's open, high-powered rifles being carried into where you are, that's a good time to leave. It's like what comedians, you know, Eddie Murphy, I remember he says, you know, white people, when there's a ghost in the house, why don't they leave?
I got a question. Why don't white people just leave the house when there's a ghost in the house?
If somebody's bringing danger into the KFC, that is when you just leave it behind for that.
And The police are here, so we can be prepared to die and they can save us from corn.
Just corn. Where's the butter?
I guess the butter's already melted on. Let's just assume it. Expectation.
Reality.
Yeah, it's corn.
I mean, it's corn. There's not much you can do with corn.
I don't even want to eat it. Corn has no nutritional value
That sounds like you're describing your own channel.
for you.
Take a tiny bite.
They're at least making it fun to eat with this whole skewer action. I am enjoying that aspect. Corn, it's off the list. It's too
Corny.
corny. Did you say that?
More like, Julia, did you just pay attention to that and use it for content on your channel?
I did say that. Yeah, I did say that. Pick something good.
Beef fries.
Expectation?
Reality. Ding! Here they are. The French fry. Let's try it. Personally, I miss the wedges.
I think the wedges have more personality. I expected more.
Mainly because it's KFC and they replaced the wedges with this.
Personally, a downgrade in my opinion.
The only thing we've tasted differently right now is the zinger. Are you gonna keep them?
I'm gonna keep.
What do you got? Potato. Ooh. Okay, it's looking the same. I don't know. Expectation.
Reality. Ding! It's kind of unappetizing, actually.
Yeah, it looks like a splooge.
Julia, two things. If you're going to talk dirty, please don't mix it with the actual food itself. And best to save it for later when you go to OnlyFans, and so you don't give it away for free here.
I want to mix it first. It's a little sad.
It does look sad. It's the same. Is it the same?
Yeah. I mean, it tastes good.
So far, the only difference is that zinger promotion sandwich, but mashed potato, does it make your list?
No, I've already accepted the fries.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the mashed potatoes on my list because I need a side piece. I mean, dish.
Whoa! Was that a little bit of shade at JP? Given this is so early into you running the channel after you had a personal and professional relationship with him for in excess of 10 years. Of course, the past year, at least, was all of a fraud. The two of you were living a lie for the good of the channel to make money. And if it would have worked, you would have gotten away with it. Just the magic and the charisma was gone. It seems like it's taking a little shot at him. So Julia is overplaying it, trying too hard. And how is her friend reacting? It's a very brief moment, so let's run it a few times so we get it.
We're diving in. Okay, ooh, it's light. 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 Somebody took this and stole some chickens out of it. I'm blaming your family.
I do too.
Will you open her up? I don't even know what's in this.
A chicken isn't made the fast way or the easy way, it's made the hard way.
But it still uses 11 herbs and spices, so you'd assume that it would be the same flavor.
So Julia really doesn't know that much about food. Just because it uses 11 herbs and spices doesn't mean it would be the same flavor. You can take those same 11 herbs and spices and use them to different degrees and get a totally different flavor. Also, if you want to get legal on it, it doesn't say it's the exact same 11 herbs and spices. Oh, Julia, you know, just be legit, you know. Just review protein shakes and you know, dumbbells, things like that.
These are the wings. Okay, these are the wings. They're looking crispy. They gave you both the drumette and the wingette. Here's the wingette, or the drumette. Are you a wingette or a drumette?
I gotta say I'm a wingette. It's just a personal thing. What are you?
I like everything.
That's fair.
Hey there, fellow foodies. Julia and Munchie here from Healthy Junk Food. Here's Mr. Pig.
That is not me.
Today I want to talk to you guys about something important.
No, she's going to talk to you about something dishonest, and I do not mean the product itself. It's called BetterHelp Online Therapy, and remember, Julia is the woman that sold you that fake Japanese knife that doesn't really perform the way they said it would do, and it was a limited time offer. It's still available to this very day. And the pattern that they use to try to sell it. The reason why you cry when you're cutting onions is because you need a sharper knife. That's like the same hucksterism that went into selling those Ginsu knives through late night TV commercials back in the 1970s. So she's not to be trusted. Again, it is not the product. The product is fine. It's the way she presents it. And I'm going to prove it to you. Okay, so it's now September 4th, 2023. I'm still not done this thing. So yesterday, Matt Stoney released a video where he took on this giant hot dog challenge. It was great. It was fabulous work. He did a great job. He's doing great. And about 11 days ago, he did a spot for BetterHelp. And the way he presented it, because he's got the world by the tail. He's doing great. He's bought a house. He's one half Japanese, one half Caucasian. He's got a full Asian girlfriend. He's got everything. And so when he offers this from his sponsor, he doesn't pretend like he's suffering. He just offers it. And here's a little clip.
You can't help it. You use things like food or binge watching TV to cope. But with the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp, you can learn to manage these feelings in a healthier way.
Got that? Matt is just offering the product if it is something that could give you some help if you need it. He's not portraying himself as a victim. Now, Julia is going to falsely portray herself as a victim, beset by the haters, and there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. Yeah, she's right. They lived a lie in front of their audience for more than a year, pretending they were still together. And criticism is what it is. It's not hate. It's like if you have a contrary opinion, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is a rant. So criticism is criticism. It's not hate, even though you can get a few hateful comments along the way. So, like Ken Domik, Julia is dismissing all criticism as hate and portraying herself as a victim who is in therapy. And it's all a lie. It's horse poop. So anyway, enough talking. Just check out how cringe this material is.
Hey there, fellow foodies. Julia and Munchie here from Healthy Junk Food. Here's Mr. Pig. Today I want to talk to you guys about something important. You see, behind the scenes of those mouth-watering recipes, food challenges, and crazy culinary adventures, there is more than meets the eye. Like many of you, I face my fair share of haters on the internet, but instead of letting them bring me down, I've found a way to rise above it all. Therapy has become my secret ingredient for staying focused and positive, doing the things that I love, creating videos for all of you guys. You know, I've learned to really sift through all the negativity and really hone in on the positive. Because behind every nasty comment, there's a whole community of people inspiring me to keep going. So let me ask you something. Are you truly happy? Or is there something holding you back from reaching your goals? Whether it's stress, anxiety, you're just going through a tough time, therapy can help you approach life in a new way. That's why I want to introduce my sponsor, BetterHelp. They offer convenient online therapy that connects you with licensed professionals who can help you navigate any challenges you're facing. So if you're struggling, consider BetterHelp. Just click the link in the description of this video or go to betterhelp.com/healthy for 10% off your first month. Get matched with a therapist and start to learn about how therapy can transform your life. Remember, folks, you're worth investing in. So take care of yourself and keep spreading love, either in or out of the kitchen, or in your car, maybe with your dog.
Expectation, reality.
Ding!
Oh, that's juicy. I can tell that they do some type of marinade or something on this stuff. They're kind of spicy. These are hot wings.
Oh, there it is.
You think it's gonna have a sauce all over it to be a hot wing, but these are just marinated in something spicy, and maybe the breading is a little spicy too.
It's not like hot as in like it's gonna kill me.
No, but you're not a spicy food eater.
No, not particularly.
I mean, it's always fun during until the aftermath.
That little clip that she just showed, it's from a video that she published on the Healthy Junk Food channel a few days shy of 6 months ago. On a channel that has more than 3 million subscribers. How many clicks did she get? Like right up until these couple of days that I'm working on this? 31K. Nobody cares. and she did that thing by herself. You know, JP was still involved. It was an all Julia production. 6 months ago, 31K clicks. Nobody cares.
I gotta actually eat the whole thing of this. This is good.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
I gotta actually eat the whole thing of this. This is good.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
I gotta actually eat the whole thing of this. This is good.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
I gotta actually eat the whole thing of this. This is good.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
I gotta actually eat the whole thing of this. This is good.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
It's one wing. Are you judging me, Kenzie? It's one wing. You save room because I'm not. I don't need to save room. I got 35 stomachs like a cow. These are freaking good.
I feel like this is a bit more tender.
I love the spice level. The more you eat it, the more the heat grows. That's my freaking thing.
This is a spice level I can tolerate. It's not too bad.
This is making my list. Chicken. Yay. The end is near. Get it. I'll help. Ooh. And the cool thing about this bucket is it's got two different types of chicken in there. There's a spicy one.
And there's the regular.
Original. Crispy.
Kind of want the original.
Life is like a bucket of chicken. You never know what you're gonna get.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Julia, the demographic that you are chasing does not know who Forrest Gump is. Then she goes on to say, Forrest Gump is my bae.
Forrest Gump is my bae. We revealed the top. What did she say? It's finger licking good. Para chuparse los dedos. Actually, you know, in the US, they don't say that anymore because of COVID.
Their whole marketing thing, though. Like, how are they going to change that?
The world is ever evolving into the abyss of whatever we live in. The darker one is the spicy one. Once you go black. And this one, it looks like the OG. Want to go OG first?
Take this one.
Ooh, here's the chicken that most likely was in the thumbnail. It's looking really crispy. It's looking super flavorful. It's feeling juicy in the palm. Not my palm, it's in my fingers that I did not lick.
Expectation?
Reality. Ding! It's looking a lot like the picture. Wow, this is big. Okay, OG. Are you better here in Jamaica? Like everyone freaking keeps saying. Listen, this chicken is delicious.
But is it better?
I'm not finding it to be much better.
I expect it to be wow with its flavor.
Is it the best?
I'm underwhelmed.
Normally I get extra crispy. This is definitely the original, so it's not as crispy as it normally is.
Piece is very like moist, but I don't know if it's like compared to like the States, I don't know if it's better.
Wow, you really like take little baby bird bites.
I'm tiny.
I'm tiny, but I eat like a monster. 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 I don't know about original crispy. Is it making your list?
I say I can make the list. I expected more.
Spicy chicken might be better.
This looks spicy.
Yeah, grab a spicy piece.
Tell it's spicy because it's got a little bit of that red seasoning on it. I kind of want to rip it apart.
It's just falling apart.
Yes! Just like your channel.
Cheers to the last bite.
Cheers. With food. And making a big deal about the last bite? Who do we know also does those two things?
Ding! For the health of it. Spicy. I feel like it's all breading. Where's the chicken?
I don't taste the chicken. I just taste the breading.
Yeah, we should like dig for the chicken in it. Maybe we thought that was the best looking piece, but we were wrong because it was just like extra breaded. It doesn't taste as spicy as I thought it was going to. Did we end up at a bad KFC in Jamaica? They did run out of all this stuff.
It really looks like Julia's friend of convenience who is doing her a favor because Julia has a boyfriend that's part of the group, is saying to Julia, girl, it's a dang bucket of the dirty bird. Get over it.
We wanted to try. We're not trying to be judgmental here, but we are judgy.
Wait 1 minute, Julia. We thought you were all about spreading love, right?
So take care of yourself and keep spreading love.
So if it is all about spreading love, then why are you hating on the Colonel? Because if you have an opinion about the Colonel and you're sharing your opinion and you're taking a piece out of the Colonel, then you're all about the hate. You're just a hater. Why are you hating on the Colonel? What did the Colonel ever do to you? This is like a hate channel from Julia. That's what it is.
Should you run out of your way to come to KFC to get the spicy chicken? Is it on your list?
No, not really worth it. Thanks a bunch of bread.
Man, the chicken wings are #1 my favorite thing. Should you run out of your way to get KFC?
Yeah. She looks like she's having a lot of fun.
Jamaica?
Yeah, just to try it. Why not? The spicy chicken, surprisingly, is not on my list.
Are you a legendary fast food mascot that's been bringing joy to everyone for decades, and you get hated on by some desperate YouTuber who wants to have some easy money following formulas? There is help. You don't have to face it alone. And you don't even have to leave the comfort of your own home. You can reach out to BetterHelp. We'll be there for you at a reasonable price. We will be your support system when other people are turning away. We care. It only takes a moment to contact us, and we'll be there for you to weather the storm of having a desperate YouTuber hate on you for no reason other than profit and not having any original ideas to share. Please, reach out. BetterHelp will be there.
It's so much breading, I'm still chewing it.
I wonder if Mike will like it.
Look, anything.
Once you go black.
There it is, KFC Jamaica. Where should we travel to next?
OnlyFans and open up an account. Or you can go to the Orlando, Florida unemployment office if you don't have the guts to do that.
You're coming with me? No, I'm gonna come. Say happy birthday to Mike in the comments.
That is a lot of attention to be paid to somebody who is supposed to be your gym bestie. To reiterate, there's no such thing as besties between straight men and women. That is your boyfriend. He's just being brought into the channel slowly.
This is your chance, Mom. Plug your channel.
You have a YouTube channel? What's your channel called? Kelly's Garden Vlogs. It's the opposite of this. Probably should go watch that and then come back.
She said, then come back here. It just cuts off very abruptly. That is her edit, not mine. And it's the end of her production and almost the end of the reaction. There's a little bit more coming, however, for those of you who are about to check out early, how did you like the KFC and the OnlyFans and the employment office gags? Yeah? That's genius level. Please reward my genius and join the channel, $1.99 a month. We already got everything loaded up. You get the custom emojis, including JP and Julia. So, okay, let me put that aside. Where did I get that clip of Julia saying, once you go black? I'm going to explain that. And I also want to deal with the whole issue of the jokes that you guys are writing, which reference the same initials as the British Broadcasting Corporation. Get that out of there. Those are playful comments that you guys write, and to return to Julia saying, once you go black, that is something that white people say if they get with somebody as intimate partner who is African American, and it is a compliment to say that they're more exciting, and then you don't go back to your own white folks. So I don't consider it to be racist or an insult. It's a compliment. Same thing with the British Broadcasting Corporation initials jokes. And the little clip that I had of Eddie Murphy earlier, when he talks about white people do not leave the house when there's a ghost there, that's from his Delirious, and he talks about the whole BBC thing. And, you know, that's like a bit of a compliment too. I mean, white guys don't get that. It's like, you know, PWC, whatever. So I want to show you where it came from. Okay, so let me get this. There. It is from a Ken vlog, number 925 to be exact. And to be even more exact, it's from January 15th of 2017. So it's like 6.5 years ago that he did this. And I want to give you the full context. I'm going to run a clip of that right from the start. And if you're still here, probably you're saying, I don't want to sit around for it. It's less than 35 seconds we'll get it done. Okay? Less than 35 seconds. And you get the full... Well, they make a joke about black coffee. And then Julia says, once you go black. So she said it, and, you know, I'll speak more to that later. It's just less than 35 seconds. Let's do it.
Good morning, Domik Nation, and Just For You crew. We are here at Healthy Junk Food Central, and this is what morning looks like for the Healthy Junk Food peoples. And
always working.
They start off with the coffees, and if you ever come here for breakfast, they don't have milk, they don't have creamers, so bring your own.
We're like 60-year-olds. We like our coffee black.
Yes.
Black coffee.
I want black coffee and a cigarette.
Once you go black.
So right now I'm working on yesterday's vlog.
So that is where the comment came from. They were talking, then JP raised black coffee, and then Julia said that, and it is difficult for that to be taken as racist when I toss it in doing reactions to Julia's material when Julia is the one that said it. She found an opening to be funny and said, it's a little rude, it's not racist. It might offend some people, you know, let me know in the comments. I'm expecting that Ken is going to say that it's racist and, you know, report it and try to get me in trouble. And of course, when that happens, then you say to YouTube, I dispute it. So this is like for you guys, plus it is also for anyone at YouTube where I make my case for the defense. And we know that Ken is the one that put a heart on a racist comment referring to Asian people as gooks. And I made a screen grab movie of that, and I interacted with it to prove that it was more than just a screen grab. So, you know, the only racist around here is Ken. And also his comments about, you know, oh, these people here can barely speak English. That's Ken, right? So,
and the people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English, so I'm not sure why there was such a problem.
There were a lot of socks in my recent live stream, and I cannot say that they are Ken without any evidence to back it. Yet, they all say the same thing, and some of them say the channel's racist. Of course, that could be making an argument that, well, I don't want to say it's him. You know, I'm not going to make any statements. It's just whoever is doing this seems to be hurt, and could be the real racist, and then they're saying that we are. So, I'm super careful about this stuff, and because Julia now has an African-American gentleman for her boyfriend, it's kind of funny to insert that every now and then as she slowly puts him into the channel. And so let me know what you think about it, and if Ken is going to report it to YouTube, call it racist. I don't think it's racist at all. It's a playful comment, and it's a compliment, too. And, yeah, so I just want to address all of that, and sort of... We kind of ended on some really good jokes, and then, you know, I have to talk about this stuff to protect the channel. So, yeah, is that been properly addressed? Yes. And, the last detail are the stats to what I just reacted to. And I'm completing my work a little after midnight on September 5th, 2023, and Julia premiered this on September 2nd, 2023, so it's been more than 2 days. I think she premiered it sometime in the afternoon or so. So it's been like 2 days and some hours, and not quite yet 3 days. So it's been, you know, well more than 2 days. So with KFC in the thumbnail, KFC in the title, and the Healthy Junk Food name backing her too, after well more than 2 days with a channel that has more than 3 million subscribers, Julia has gotten less than 14K clicks. Which is why it's going to be so much fun to react to this channel as it goes down the sewer. That's it!
So take care of yourself and keep spreading love.
Instagram model. Not to be confused with the model on Instagram.
There is a big difference.